Now, all these four initiatives are intertwined with each other. They become preconditions of the others and linchpins of each other. Now, when we look at the world, what is lacking is governance, huge amount of governance deficit. And again, in Western countries, they keep talking about conflicts or clashes of civilizations, as if, for example, there are civilizations which claim to be superior than the others. No, from the Chinese perspective, civilizations should all be equal. There may be strengths and weaknesses in each of these civilizations, but no civilization should be allowed to dominate above other civilizations. We have hundreds of nations, thousands of languages, different ways of culture and civilizations, for example. Each one should be fully respected, and no one should be marginalized, and no one should be allowed to proclaim that my culture, my civilization, my way of life, my faith, my God are superior than the others. Everyone should be equal. That's why this global civilization initiative is very important. Whereas others talk about conflict and confrontation or wars between and among civilizations, China believes that we need to have permanent peace and harmony between and among civilizations. And we believe this will make the whole world better and mankind happier, and civilization as a whole stronger for mankind as a whole. Now, when you talk about development, as I mentioned, we always believe development should be the hard truth. And by now, I even added something to it. I think development is the hard truth, the soft truth, and the smart truth. We need to achieve development in the hard way, that is through sweat on your brow, for example, but also very smartly and also very softly. We have the soft development right now. And when we face climate change, rising sea level, melting icebergs, for example, then we really need to think about development in a very philosophical way. We want to achieve accelerated development, but not at the expense of environmental protection. So we need to balance different goals together to make sure that as a whole, mankind and all the 200 nations and 80 billion people, 8 billion people should be better off as a whole, rather than we suffer the consequences of polarization and very huge advantage for a fraction of the population. But the overwhelming majority of the populations are destined to poverty.